have your story?
What story would you like to start with?
No, we each have our own story now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that whatever story you come up with, I'll be like, no, that's not exactly how it happened.
Not this
anyway.
particular one. No, I'm not talking shit about you. This is like a shared memory.
Shared memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which shared memory would you like to start with?
So, we used to drive a Geo. I have a few stories with the Geo. I love that car. I do. Did.
It was a good car.
Yeah. So it didn't have a lot of gumption. Not a lot of get up and go.
3 cylinders.
Yeah. So we used to live at the top of Cal State Hayward Hill, for those of you who know where that is. So summer we'd have the AC on. We couldn't make it up the hill unless we turned off the AC and caught the green light at full speed. So we would circle with the AC off, circle, and then fucking step on it to get up that hill. What would have happened if we didn't? I mean, did we have to turn around?
We had to turn around and go back down the hill.
Back down the hill.
Yeah, because we didn't go up Cal State Hill.
We went up
it was the one to the left, and I can't remember what that street was.
It starts with a C, doesn't it?
I thought it started with a G, but I don't remember what the name of that street was. But it was pretty steep.
It was steep, yeah.
And then you would circle around to the back of Cal State.
It was steep, and yeah. We couldn't make it.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the same hill that, and I will not mention any names.
That he broke his shoulder on at the...
No, that a bowling ball had to come down the street at one point. But yeah. Anyway.
I need to know that story offline. We'll talk about that. Put a pin in that one. I hate to people say that. Sorry if you say that.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that was a good, I remember
that was a good story.
Yeah.
But we have 2 more Geo stories.
Okay. I'll let you go with the Geo stories.
Loves that car. Wait,
I would
say... my Jaeger fuller?
Genetics. So I will go with my story of, when we first moved up here, because we kind of moved up on a whim. And so I remember pretty distinctly we were fairly poor, and
understatement.
We were getting paid, paying rent, and buying dog food. We had 4 dogs.
Not the smartest move, by the way, when you're poor, to have 4 medium-sized dogs.
Michelle
they ate
say
first.
No.
Yeah.
And so we had like $35. This is in 1994. So we had like $35 that had to last us 2 weeks. That included like food and gas. And I don't know.
And we lived in Vancouver, Washington, and I worked at Intel in Hillsboro, Oregon. And at the park off the speedometer.
What's speedometer?
The truck.
Oh, that can be a separate story.
No, because it's parked.
Well, the thing about you working in Oregon and living in Washington was that we didn't have long distance on our phones, so I would have to drive over the river, and there's like a little truck thing, like a state truck thing where you had to go get your licenses and whatnot. And so I would use the payphone there because then it was 25 cents to call her at work where it was long distance.
It was long enough ago that there was a payphone.
Yeah, and it was way cheaper to drive in our little Geo across the river. Anyway, so yeah. How we made it through some of those days, I have no idea.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
Definitely wasn't pretty. Anyway, so this has already been 4 minutes. So.
Okay, we'll cut it.
Okay. I have no idea who we're ringing in.
We're
ringing in stories. So there you go.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Bad timing.